Hey there, and thank you for checking out this video. I'm Brad Johnson of BradleyJohnsonProductions.com, and this is another video similar to one I've done before, but this is how John L. Mason's practices of committing to excellence and being someone who embodies and values excellence has improved my approach to writing. So John L. Mason has been a very prominent writer and speaker and author in the leadership, personal development, and just general excellence space. So I can't remember where I first discovered his work, but I've often viewed him as the Christian version of Tony Robbins because their writing styles are often similar and their content even more so is extremely similar to each other. So John Mason's work has influenced me in a very deep way, and I'm really excited to be able to share more about how some specifics have improved my writing journey. So the first thing I noticed from his writing is that excellence matters, and the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I think I first saw through writers like Dale Carnegie that if you're gonna pick something that you want to go after, you have to be consistent with it and you have to know the right principles to apply in order to get the achievement or result that you want. But with John Mason, I think that was the first time I saw that, pursuing excellence is an end in and of itself, especially in the digital age of today where so many people are feeling free to just put whatever they want up on the internet. And in all honesty, that's still something that you can do if you want, but I wouldn't recommend that, obviously, because if you're going to commit to excellence, and excellence will attract the type of people that you want anyways, that is going to teach you a much more powerful lesson rather than just the convenience of putting up whatever you wrote for the day. So it's important to have the practice of writing, and it's also important to have a pursuit of excellence in your writing, and that's the first thing that I've learned from John Mason. So the second thing is that you should be practicing one new characteristic every single week. So the first book that I really read cover to cover of John L. Mason's is You're Born an Original, Don't Die a Copy. And this book is really about taking every single moment of your daily life and looking at it from not only a positive lens, but a lens through which you can improve something about who you are or what you're doing. Whether that be conversations that you have, or the attitude that you bring to work, or sticking with it when things get tough, or making better goals when your goals aren't compelling enough already, or it could be something like understanding that there's an important difference between truth and lies. So the idea is that he wrote one chapter for every 52 weeks of the year. So you'd have a fresh chapter for every week of the year. And it's a very bite-sized book. It's only about, yay thick. So you can get through it faster than a year, obviously, if you want. But if you committed to a single chapter every single week, that would take you through a whole year's worth of the pursuit of excellence. And I just love that because it allows you to have a bite-sized piece of content that you can apply right away. And by the time you return to it next year, if you read it over and over again, it's so fresh that it gives you a new challenge every single time. So that's the second thing, and you can easily apply that to your writing life, because one week you could be focusing on writing the best blog post that you can. The next week you could be focusing on SEO. The next week you could be focusing on writing better emails. The next week after that you could be focused on how to improve conversion rates. So as you can see, it just goes on, and there's plenty of opportunity for you to find what will work for you as long as you commit to one new practice every single week. And then the third thing is to write like you mean it. It's evident throughout John Mason's writing that he really means it. He wants you to have an exact blueprint for how to take what he's recommending and how to apply it to your life. And his writing is so concise and so clear that you get that right away. And I think that can turn some people off, especially in like leadership or business writing, as his work is very prevalent in. That very concise, almost dry language is super scary to some people because it can make it appear as though he's angry at you as he's writing or something like that. But don't let any of that deter you, because what's really important is that you get a bite-sized piece of content that you can apply right away, and that it's so clear and it's so incisive that you understand exactly how to use it. So those are my 3 tips from John L. Mason on how committing to excellence and being very intentional about the things that you practice and the time frames that you practice them in are crucial to your success as a writer and can help you break down obstacles that would have been too big initially. Thank you for watching. I'm Brad of BradleyJohnsonProductions.com. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it. I'll see you in the next one.